Hi, my name is Christine and welcome to my channel. I'd just like to say happy summer solstice and happy Father's Day to all the dads and the mums who had to be both. And this is a weekly twin flame reading for those in separation. And let's get started. So with the Romance Angel cards, we have Keep an Open Mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And then we have Children. Your love life is being affected by children. And then with the Fairy Oracle cards, we have Protect Your Dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So maybe you might get a chance to reveal them to each other. And then we have Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So you're both probably becoming the best versions of yourself now. And then we have Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Almost looks like Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine in the picture. So some of you may be coming into union this week. So let's get started with the reading. The first card we get for the Divine Masculine and his thoughts and energies this week, we have the Ten of Wands. It's a card of really being overburdened. So he may be thinking that he wants to take all the Divine Feminine's burdens on himself. And he could be willing to do whatever it takes to be with her. And then we have the Five of Cups. So he's really, really sad without her. Just thinking about her all the time and really missing her. He's longing to be reunited again. And then the Three of Swords reversed. Also a card of heartbreak. So he's still suffering with them being in separation. He could be being very hard on himself for what happened between them and why they're not together. He may blame himself. And then to clarify, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So he wants a new beginning with her, a really grounded foundation. He wants to find a way to have that with her. He knows the connection is strong. He trusts in his Divine Feminine and trusts the connection. So for the Divine Feminine, her thoughts and feelings this week, we have the Death card. So she's kind of waiting in limbo, but she's not putting her life on hold, but still waiting for things to happen. She is still continuing to work on herself and her transformation. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So she wants that happy home life with him. She knows it's going to be just pure bliss when they're together. It's also about radiating love, so she's radiating love to him. And then we have the Page of Wands reversed. This is a card about being, when it's in reverse, it's like extreme passion and desire for her divine masculine. Although she's still continuing on her spiritual path. It's also about excitement as well, so she may be feeling excited about what's coming. And then we have the Queen of Swords reversed. So she could be feeling overly emotional towards her divine masculine. She could be regaining her self-confidence. It can show that she's isolating herself as well. And she knows that her mission, she has to continue to work on her mission. So for the challenges for the divine masculine this week, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So he could be feeling frustrated with delays and things that are blocking his way. He might just want to charge ahead to her. And he's likely getting things in order so that he can pursue her. And then we have the Five of Wands reversed. So he could be trying to find a way out of his situation where it won't be causing anyone any trouble. He could still be worried about having to be competitive when it comes to his divine feminine. He may feel that there's people that he needs to compete with for her attention. And then we have the Nine of Wands reversed. So he's so close to reaching his goals, but not quite there yet. It's a card about persevering, so he will keep fighting and keep trying. He could also be giving himself some positive self-talk, like trying to increase his confidence. And then to clarify, we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. So he could also be trying to get his finances in order as well. It can also be a card about give and take, so he may want to share everything with his divine feminine. And then for the divine feminine and her challenges this week, we have the Tower card. So it seems there's a lot of chaos going on around her. She could be even purging her emotions. Kind of like a dark night of the soul, but she's already been through that. But still, probably a lot of crying, maybe, and sadness. She could also be feeling his emotions. And then we have the Hangman. That's a card of surrender and letting go and just letting things happen the way they're supposed to. That can also show an emotional release too. So both cards. So she's probably really just getting everything out and accepting divine will. And then we have the Devil card reversed. This can show like addiction, like being bound to somebody or addicted to somebody in a sense, but it can also show that she's releasing her fear and anxiety when it comes to the connection. Maybe not trying to control it anymore. She's probably facing her deepest, darkest thoughts especially with the other two cards and releasing the emotions. So she's kind of like facing her inner demons. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So she's going over everything that she's done and seeing the results in herself and how far she's come. And getting over hurdles. So overall, it looks like she's had a pretty rough week emotionally. I know the energies have been really strong, but I think it's a bit lighter today. So for the Divine Masculine and the actions that he wants to take towards her, we have the King of Pentacles. So he's looking for a perfect opportunity to approach her, trying to find the best way possible to be able to reach out to her. It can also show that he wants to approach her and he wants to be able to be calm and confident when he does. And then we have the Four of Wands reversed. So he knows when he finally does reach out that they're going to want to celebrate. It can also show that he knows he's the Divine Masculine and knows what he has to do, even in the future as the Divine Masculine. And then we have the Queen of Wands reversed. So he feels that he has to try. Try to get his confidence up and just feeling good about himself. It can show that he knows himself on a deeper level now, that he has gone within and really knows who he is. He's worked on himself and his feelings, knows what they are and what they mean to him. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. It's a card about feeling left out in the cold, but the actions that he wants to take, he feels that he has to try. Even if it risks him being rejected, he's still going to try. Could also show that he worries that he doesn't have enough to offer her. Pentacles are like money, and he just wants to be able to offer her everything. So for the Divine Feminine and the actions that she wants to take, we have the Hierophant. This can be a card about commitment, so she may be just wanting any kind of commitment whatsoever from him right now. It's a card about tradition as well, so it can show that she's being true to him no matter what. She just feels it's the right thing to do. And then we have the Hermit card, a spiritual card, a card of isolation. It can show that she's trusting her inner guidance when it comes to the connection. Can also show that she wants them to grow spiritually together. And then we have the Emperor reversed. It can be a card of control when it's in reverse, so she may want him to take control of the situation, as the Emperor is the Divine Masculine. She could also just want him to stand in his power as the Divine Masculine. And then we have the Three of Wands reversed. So I think she's just waiting until he's ready, just allowing it and leaving it up to him. she's put in so much effort that she wants him to be the one to put in the effort now. So let's have a look at the love notes. So from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, we have, I'm working on myself. And then I secretly have pictures of you. And I want to make you forget any pain you ever had. And then from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine, we have, I dream of our future together. I dream of you every night. And every day you take my breath away. So let's take a look at the sexual energies for the Divine Masculine and his thoughts and fantasies this week about his Divine Feminine. We have the Hangman. So it almost looks as if he's kind of hypnotized by her beauty. He could want her naked at all times. And it's possible he could even want to tie her up. Her hands are bound. And then we have the Four of Wands. So he wants them completely free together to be able to make love wherever they want to. He could want her to sit on his lap. And he can feel all her curves. And then we have the Two of Swords. So he could want her to play hard to get. He could want to charm her to get his way with her. He may even want to tease her mouth. And then for the Divine Feminine and her fantasies, we have the Devil card. So she could want him to be a little mischievous and playful. She could also fantasize about his manhood. And then we have the Wheel. So I see this as she wants to be able to be all combinations of his dream woman. Like sweet and innocent, sensual and seductive, alluring and dangerous, everything he wants. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So she may hope that he's just as sad as her when they're apart. She could also fantasize about having makeup sex with him. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and please comment, like, and subscribe if you did. And thank you so much for watching.